Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. You guys feeling good after lunch? Actually, I'm at the restaurant. Okay, so I cannot speak loud, but I'll try to be clear as possible as I speak. Um, okay, so today is the second day of our online class. Yesterday, we learned and stopped at the grammar builder, right? I think you guys did some solving question at the grammar builder section on page 142, and I don't think you had enough time to do that. So first, today we will be going to uh, check the answer together. First for the grammar builder on page 142. And why don't I share my PPT, okay? Because I've written all my curriculum for today on my PPT, okay? Good. Okay, welcome English A class again. February. Oh, wrote the wrong date, sorry. Okay, so today's schedule. Okay, so greeting and second, today we will going to together check our grammar builder questions and also homework check, which was student book page 54. Okay. And I will have a bilingual Baksha check all your homework and take a photo of it and send it to me. So far, only Dudu, Dulkung, and then Mungung Sarne sent me a picture. I'm not sure the rest of you guys did your homework or not. But anyway, the due date was due by the class time now, today. So if you guys um, finished it, when bilingual Baksha is taking photo, you're good to go. Good. Okay, third, and then we will going to do student book grammar review together, which is page 54. Okay, we together we will put most of our time in studying together, and we will have a break time a little bit. Oh, actually, we do not need the break time, right? This is not the separate 40 minutes. It's 80-minute class, right? Okay, so never mind, no break time. Okay, number 5. And then we will go into the student book listening section, which is on page 55. And the workbook, which is for the grammar. I will give you about 15 minutes to do your homework for the workbook grammar section that you're supposed to do. Technically, I didn't give you homework for this, but yes, I'm giving you time to do it today so that you can review because this grammar wasn't easy enough. Okay, and then I will finish my class with my announcement, which is, as you guys know, it's the homework. So if you guys are ready, we will go into our grammar builder homework check. Okay, so please be ready to uh, open your book on page, I believe it's 4. Oh, okay. So before, I will please open your book on page 54, or it can be your notebook, so that the bilingual box can take a picture of your homework. Okay, and then she will send it to me so that I can check whether you guys did your homework or not. Okay? 자, so bilingual 박사 어떤 언니가 30 minute 수락생 student book naming getting that what 가지고 그래. 나라 조락 아와 나트로야 버티구노. So I will wait here for about a minute until bilingual 박사 checks you guys' homework. So please pause this video. Okay, bilingual 박사님 like tur. 적섯, 샷갓로서 따라, 다얏, 플레이 해결해. Okay, so I believe you guys are done with the homework check. So now open your grammar builder on page, I believe it was 142. Okay. So I actually took the photo of the section and uh, I wrote the answer here. Okay. Okay, so I will go through each one by one with you a little quickly because our main section is not this, but the suitable, right? But this is actually very important to master your grammar knowledge about the passive voice form. So please, okay, now be ready to focus, but I'm gonna go pretty quickly. Okay, so I know you're a little bit tired and a little bit sleepy after lunch, but I know grammar is very important. So, okay, wake up and let's begin. Okay, number one, complete the sentences. Use a passive gerund. We learned this, right? Gerund, infinitives, and a perfect infinitive. Okay, yeah, I think I should have do some review before we begin about the slide we went through yesterday. But yeah, you guys remember, right? Passive gerund and infinitive and perfect infinitive. Like gerund is ing and infinitive is like want to. You use the basic form of the verb. Perfect infinitive is like have been told, right? So being that said, let's start with number one. Okay, you guys have to change the word in the parentheses and to the right form of the passive voice. So I don't like being told what to do. I don't like being told, right? That's the correct form. Being told. Um, some of you may not understand why tell has to change into being told, but that's how we usually use in native grammar voice. Yeah, so you can't just remember these phrases. I don't like to, I don't like being told what to do from my mom, right? Number two, please check your change as mistakes can be rectified later. Please check your change as mistakes can't be rectified later. It's infinitive, right? Infinitive. Be, should be rectified. Number three, it could have been painted by Van Gogh. It certainly looks like his style. It's a perfect infinitive, right? It could have been painted. Okay. It could have been painted by Van Gogh. It certainly looks like his style. Number four, my dad was upset at not being offered a promotion. My dad was upset at not being offered a promotion. Okay, again, it's a negative, but the passive gerund. Number five, the train is very late. It must be delayed because of bad weather. Or maybe you can say it must have been delayed because of bad weather. Okay. It must be delayed because of bad weather. Number six, I hate being watched while I'm working. Okay. I hate being watched. It's also, again, it's a passive gerund. I hate being watched while I'm working. Okay. Again, rather than try to understand like why we need like gerund in specific type here, I can explain. For example, number six, because the later part it says while I'm working, it's the present continuous, right? That's why as you look at the tense concept, the text of the sentence, you have to use the gerund, whether infinitive or perfect infinitive. But yeah, try to look at the concept, context of the sentence, okay? And then try to just remember the phrases rather than trying to understand. Okay, can I go next? Good. So, let me actually, okay. Yeah, please check the grammar workbook section. Okay, if you guys haven't done the grammar builder, please write these answers down on your book. And then maybe after class, you go back home and review this on your own because it will help you a bunch to really clarify this passive voice, advanced passive voice grammar concept. Okay. So I was given this book by a friend. This book was given to me by a friend. Why do we need these two different types of sentences? Because as I said yesterday, this sentence, the original sentence is not here, but it's in your book, right? The original sentence had two objects. One was indirect object, the second was direct object. So the first sentence, I was given this book by a friend. This sentence is made with the indirect object passive voice form. So the subject is missing. The original sentence, I'm not sure. I don't have book with me. So it probably like someone or they gave this book to my friend, right? Or my friend gave me this book, right? My friend gave me this book. So gave me. So me is indirect object. This book is a direct object, right? So usually the rule is you make indirect object as a subject more common rather than using direct object as subject. So here, the second sentence is a little bit less common. I was given this book by a friend. Okay, this is more common, but this book was given to me by a friend. This sounds a little bit more unnatural. Okay, some some kids are looking at me teaching English. Okay, as I said, this is a restaurant, so I feel a little bit awkward because so I will try to lower my voice and please let my mic stand close to my mouth. Number three, how much were you being paid per hour? How much were you being paid? Okay, we use the gerund passive voice form. Okay, okay, write this down on your work grammar builder. Okay, number four, the prize will be offered to the students who write the best essay. Okay, so the prize was the indirect object. Okay, and the students was a direct object, right? Number five, I'm owed quite a lot of money. I owed quite a lot of money. Again, the indirect object was me, right? And then the money is the direct object. So we use I'm owed quite a lot of object. This is more common sentence. Number six, she has been appointed head teacher. Okay. Don't forget, because the original sentence has the present perfect tense, you have to use the present perfect tense in the passive voice form too. Okay, so that's why she has been appointed as head teacher, but we can skip as. Okay, she has been appointed head teacher. Usually the preposition can be omitted after the verb. Number seven. Am I too fast? Are you guys ready on the answer? Okay. The tablet I ordered is being sent to me by courier. The tablet I ordered is being sent to me by courier. The tablet is the indirect object. Okay, since we will uh, do this kind of practice a lot again, so let me skip to the next exercise. Okay, exercise number 3. Number 2. Kate is believed to have been at home last night. Kate is believed to have been at home last night. Actually, let me stop. Okay, write this down, these answers. Number 3, it was said, right? This is a common form of the passive voice. It, you use it, and you add that at the end. It was said that he was extremely dangerous. Number 4, dinosaurs are known. It's a present simple verb form, are known. Right? Infinitive past perfect are known to have become extinct 60 million years ago. Number 5, it is often said that French wine is the best. Again, French wine is the best, right? Because it used the present simple form. Number 6, Joe appears not to have been invited to their party. Okay, it's a little bit confusing here, right? Because it's used the past simple perfect form because the original sentence has that sentence too, right? Okay, please quickly write down these answers and then we will go into our student book. Okay, let me go to my next slide. If you need this slide, I can send you guys personally. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, last one, exercise 4. This is an actual exercise that you add have, auxiliary verb. Okay, auxiliary verb, passive voice. Okay, this is maybe a little bit uncommon for you guys, but this is actually very practical usage. So let's go through each questions together. Number 1, they had all their business expense paid for. So first you start with subject and you add auxiliary verb. If the original sentence was the past form, you change the have to had, right? They had, and then you put your object, are their business expenses, right? And then you add verb form at the end. They had all their business expenses paid for. Good. Number 2, Liam, the subject, has had his passport confiscated. Okay, this sounds a little bit awkward, right? Has had. Okay, we use the past perfect because the original sentence also, I believe, use the present perfect form. Let me open my book quickly. So you have to add Liam since it's third subject. You add has and then you add the past perfect form. So Liam has had his passport confiscated. Confiscated means it's like taken away by police. Okay, number 3. And now I have my book open, so Ashkote. Owen was lent a DVD about volcanoes. Okay, Owen was lent Okay, finally. So the original sentence says that someone lent Owen a DVD about volcanoes. Owen was lent, okay, a DVD about volcanoes. Here we don't see any has or have, right? Because um, um, yeah, I'm not sure why. Because Owen, I believe we can change. The original sentence was someone lent Owen a DVD about volcanoes. Owen, maybe we don't have object, indirect object here. Okay, let me explain this later. But yeah, just first, now write the answers first. Okay, let's go to number 4. Okay, no one has ever explained the passive voice to me. Okay, me neither. Okay, that's why I don't know some questions. Okay, so maybe I'm lucky that I can explain you guys. Number 4, I haven't ever had the passive voice explained to me. I have never had the passive voice explained to me. Okay. Yeah, we don't see any subject, right? The answer doesn't tell us who explained to me, right? But the subject is I. I haven't ever had the passive voice explained to me. Okay. Make sure you match the tense of the sentence because number 4 it says has explained, which was the present perfect. Here you also add had, it becomes had explained. Okay. Number 5, they refunded the full cost of the holiday to us. They refunded the full cost of the holiday to us, and it becomes we had the full cost of the holiday refunded to us. Okay. We had the full cost of the holiday refunded to us. Just try to get the sense of this usage of passive voice because it still might not be familiar to you. Okay, so just expose yourself this kind of grammar. Uh, since this is maybe the first time you are hearing this kind of grammar. Number 6, has anyone ever stolen your mobile phone? Have you ever had your mobile stolen? Okay, good. Okay, I believe you guys finished your writing. Okay, let's jump to the next section, okay? I think Grammar Builder sometimes goes too deep and then it teaches too much before it talks about the basic stuffs. So let's go back to page 54. Okay, I will give you a little break time. Okay, maybe get some stretch for yourself. Okay, people are still eating next to me, and the kids sometimes look at me weird. What is that guy talking? And they're Chinese. Ooh. Okay, please open your book, page 54, and you will see this kind of picture with you. May the force be with you. Star Wars. Who likes Star Wars? Achira, right? I know you do. Okay. So this was our homework, and I don't think it was easy. And the first question was very, very not easy because you had to what? Know all the grammars, different types of passive form, and then you have to find the example in the actual article you see, right? So I will go slowly, okay? And for your convenience, I actually underline with the different colors so that it can be easier for you to find the example. Sorry, I actually have a cold now, so I have a very runny nose. So please be mindful of that. Okay. So yeah, everyone on page 54, right? Let's start with question number 3. So question number 3, it asks us to find examples of passive structures 1 to 7 below in the text. Sometime more than one answer is possible. Okay, so you see 7 different types of passive structures, but don't worry, we already covered this yesterday. Okay, let's go one by one. I believe you guys read, so we are just checking our homework, right? So number 1, I actually want to have Dudgo or Smungungsarne answer these questions, but since I'm not with you guys physically, okay, I will answer and tell you the answer on my own. Okay. Number 1, passive gerund. Yeah, again, passive gerund is adding like ing. There you see the example, right? I dislike being photographed. So where here in the article you see, do you see the 5th line, right? The film follow the classical line of naval power being taken on by a small guy, right? Being taken. Okay, so we already found the gerund here. Number 2, a verb with 2 objects, okay, which is used in a passive construction. Verb with 2 objects. Okay, you see the yellow line? Okay, the first film was awarded 7 Oscars. So this sentence is used as a passive voice with the 2 objects in 1 verb. So if we change this sentence into the active voice, it should be they awarded 7 Oscars. They awarded the film with 7 Oscars, right? They awarded this film with 7 Oscars. So it changed into the first film was awarded 7 Oscars. Okay. It may not be still clear for some of you guys, but I believe that you can master this grammar if you take your time, you go back home again, okay, and study, sit quiet in your room and study Grammar Builder again on your own. What is actually 2 verb with 2 objects, right? I said it's an indirect object and direct object, right? Number 3, a passive construction with regard, say, consider, etc. Pretty easy, right? On the purple line on the mid bottom, okay, and can be regarded as instrumental. Okay, regarded as instrumental. Good. Number 4, a passive construction with introductory it and regard, believe, constructor, consider, etc. Where which sentence start with it? Okay, the orange one at the bottom, right? It is widely rumored that. It is widely rumored that. Okay, good. 5th one, a passive phrasal verb. Passive phrasal verb, which means the verb with the preposition, like phrases. It can be uh, where is the, I think the pink sentence with the 5th one. Like the evil power being taken on by a small guy. Okay, taken on. Taken on. This is a phrase, right? Or it can be like the last sentence. Star Wars franchise to be kept alive for. Kept alive for. Right? This is a phrase. Okay. Okay, Okay, number 6, a phrase with the past participle used in the place of passive construction. Okay, this sounds a little bit hard, right? But just focus on the past participle. The example sentence says, a film directed by, okay? Directed, this is a past participle form. So the example sentence is when you see the circle that I colored in orange. The first sentence, it says, science fiction film set in the distant past, okay? Set, this is the past perfect, past participle used in the passive voice, okay? Also, released, okay, was the first of the trilogy of films released over the next 6 years. Okay, another example followed at the bottom. 3 more films followed in the late 1990s, in early 90s, okay? These are the examples of past participle used in the place of passive construction, okay? It usually work as a adjective of the noun, actually, right? So the first set, it works as an adjective to describe the film, right? The film was set in the distant past. Also, release explains more, giving more detailed idea about films which is released over the next 6 years, right? Also, followed also explains the film, right? 3 more films followed in the late 90s, okay? The last one. It's been easy, right? So far. Number 7, a passive or perfect passive infinitive. Example sentence, to be seen, to have been seen. It's a last sentence with the blue sentence, blue color. To be kept alive, to be kept. To be seen, to be kept. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that was it. It was okay, right? Okay, let's go to the student book homework review. Okay, why don't we take a minute of break, because my Zoom account only allows 40 minutes of recording at a time. So I have to pause here for a minute and restart the meeting. So I will have you rest for a minute and then I will see you again. Okay.